how grateful I am to be here and to share my story. So this is my final season at Western on the women's basketball team. And so I'm graduating this quarter, which is pretty fun. But I also wanted to share my story about Western and how I'm related here. A lot of you probably know my mom, Carmen Dolfo. She probably doesn't need too much of an introduction because she's been the women's basketball coach here for a long time. And I'm not sure if I can say how many years because I still want a place to sleep tonight. But Western Washington has shaped my entire life. I grew up in Carver Gym, and it's been my home since I can walk. I was actually born in September, which is the middle of preseason, and my mom didn't take any time off. She would feed me right before practice. My grandparents would bring me up to school, and then she'd go right back to practice. Looking back, I'm not totally sure what they were thinking 9 months before that, but I'm glad it all worked out. So really, I've been here since day one. And the reason this place could exist for me is because of the people like you guys who all support and invest in it. I spent my childhood running around the facilities, traveling with the team, going to banquets and tip-off dinners. And you'd think that that'd be the best part of being a kid is running around the gym. But for me, it was the people. I grew up surrounded by strong, driven, passionate people, coaches, athletes, staff, people who didn't just care about winning, but who you were becoming. I didn't fully realize it at the time, but those are the people who shaped me. The locker rooms, the conversations, everything. That was my foundation. My family started small with my mom, my dad, my brother and sister, but because of this program, it grew into something much bigger. It became a team. Some of my earliest memories were connected to that team. As a kid, I used to get so anxious during my mom's games. If we won, I'd get to sit in the back of the locker room and listen to the celebration, and it was the greatest feeling in the world. I remember kids at school would beg to come with me and listen along. But if we lost, I would race home, hide under the covers, and fake be asleep while I heard my mom's heels clicking through the hardwood floors. And honestly, that might be where my competitiveness came from. Fear-based development. I highly recommend. And if you know my dad, I'm sure you've been near him during a game, he's just as invested in anyone else, especially when it comes to making the referees make the right calls. After losses, I think he hid under the covers as well. Over time, that fear turned into something else. It turned into drive, it turned into resilience, and learning how to handle adversity. Out of high school, I had the opportunity to go play Division I basketball. I went down to California and played at St. Mary's, and I'm so grateful for my experience there. I grew a lot, and I had a lot of success. But during my time there, my coach was fired mid-season. And just like that, the family that we had built was gone. And that's the moment that changed things for me. While my teammates were family, the larger system, the athletic department, it felt more like a business. It made me realize that I didn't just want to play at the highest level. I wanted to be somewhere that truly cared about people. So when I entered the transfer portal, I didn't consider any other Division I schools. I wanted a place that felt like home. And while Western was literally my home, it was more than that. It was a place where people genuinely cared about you as a person and not just a player. And that's the kind of environment that exists because of people like you who support it. Playing here for this program has meant everything to me. And playing for my mom, I won't be able to fully put that into words ever. My career has also been equally special because of Coach Stacy Terrell. She's taught me strength, how to give without expectation, and what it means to be truly devoted to people. She deserves equal recognition for the impact that this program has made. And the truth is, this program has never just been about my mom. It's about the people who build it, the people who sustain it, and the people's lives who are changed because of it. As a kid, I saw my mom as a coach who won a lot of games and lost very few. That was my understanding of what she did. But as I got older, I started to realize that her job and Stacy's job was so much bigger than that. I began to see how many young women they brought into this program who didn't have the same stability or support system that I was lucky to have. They didn't just recruit them to win games or to grow as players, they recruited them into our family. They create an environment where young women are supported, challenged, and cared for in ways that go far beyond the game. The biggest wins in Viking history weren't the Final Fours or the national championship runs. The biggest wins happened off the court. And I've had the unique perspective of watching that my entire life. I've seen players come in as young girls and leave as strong women, and that's what's really special. It doesn't end when they leave here. Alumni from decades ago still come back, stay involved, and they're still part of the family. Those relationships, they don't fade, they grow. And those people have become my family as well. That's what makes this place special. And it continues to grow because of people like you. My family didn't just grow into a team, it grew into an entire department. Jeff, Jim, Terry, Steve, all of you play such an important and huge role in impacting every team and supporting the community around us. And Butch, not sure where you are, but I don't think I would have graduated without you, so I owe you a very personal thank you. Another huge influence in my life has been Julie, our athletic trainer. I took job shadowing very seriously as a kid, probably a little too seriously. I followed her around like a tiny assistant for years. And she's a big part of why I'm drawn to medicine as a future career, because she showed me what it looks like to truly care for people and give in such a meaningful way. And because of all of you, the people who continue to give back, this family extends even further than me. It extends into the community. I didn't grow up in just basketball. I was in many sports at Western, soccer camps, volleyball camps, watching endless games in every sport. I was the kid who wanted to be a part of everything and learn from everyone. My role models didn't just come from basketball. They came from all athletes at our university. The athletes that you support here are the people that I looked up to. They were my role models, and it's come full circle. Now that I'm a Western athlete, I get to impact the younger generations in the community, and that's been one of the most meaningful parts of my career here. Therefore, your support just doesn't impact athletes, it reaches far beyond that. Every year, we go into elementary schools, spending time with the kids and trying to be role models for them. Because for some of those kids, it might be the first time that they've felt seen, supported, or like they have someone to look up to. And that's a big reason I want to go into medicine. Because everything this program has taught me comes back to one thing: showing up for people. In their hardest moments, when they need support, or when they need someone to believe in them. And that's what I've had my whole life, and that's what I want to do moving forward. Take everything that this program has given to me and continue to give back in different ways. Western has given me everything. It's given me confidence, it's given me community, it's showed me that I have a voice and that I can make a real impact. And none of that happens without all of you. Because this family just doesn't grow on its own. It grows because of the people that choose to invest in it. Scholarship support is the reason that I'm standing here today. It didn't just give me the opportunity to play basketball, it gave me this environment, this education, and this community who has shaped me into who I am. So as I move forward, that's what I want to carry with me. I want to keep pouring into others like this program has poured into me. So truly, thank you. To everyone who supports this program, who invests in the athletes, and who believes in what we're building, you're not just supporting college sports. You're building a family that will carry it forward, impacting so many lives beyond the gym. And long after the games are over, it's about the people that you invest in and the lives that you change. That's what becomes your legacy. Thank you all for letting me be a part of your legacies.